What's up YouTube? Anthony Brooks here. A lot of you guys have asked me for competition tips. You know, when you compete in any kind of competition, that nervous energy can sometimes hurt your performance. And if your hands are shaky or you're not in the right headspace, your times will suffer in Rubik's Cube competitions. So here are 5 tips that I have used many times to improve my mental state the day of a competition. Tip 1. Do not learn new algorithms leading up to a competition. I can tell you firsthand from learning ZB that I screwed up so many competitions because I was constantly learning algs and trying to incorporate them into my speed solves, that when I encountered these cases in competition, it was just really stressful. I would mess stuff up. In between rounds, I would be thinking about how I could mess this stuff up, and it was just really rough. So take it from me, I love learning algorithms, but if you have a big competition coming up, take it easy for a while. Tip 2, come up with a pre-solve routine. A pre-solve routine is not the same thing as a warm-up routine. A warm-up routine is what you do to get your fingers going and warm up physically before the round. A pre-solve routine is what you do immediately before the solve, just to get your mental game in check and give you some consistency, and it allows you to calm down. So what I like to do is when I sit down, I'll make sure my feet are firmly planted on the ground, I'll get a comfortable distance from the table, and I'll take a moment to just close my eyes, look down, not think about the competition for a second, and just focus on one breath. That's it, just one breath. I'll breathe in and out. And doing that just gives me some consistency before each solve, and it's really helped me feel less nervous as I go into every single competition solve. Tip 3, figure out whether you're an introvert or an extrovert. Rubik's Cube competitions are a long day. At some point, you're bound to feel zapped. And when my energy level is feeling low, I kind of fluctuate between introverted and extroverted, so I have to recognize what my body's feeling. And if I need some time to myself, I'll go and do that. Or if I feel like I would get a big boost from talking to a group of people, I'll go and do that. So figuring out where you are on that spectrum can really help you in those situations. Tip 4, have a pick-me-up plan. After a difficult round where you might not have done as well as you hoped to, it's great to have a pick-me-up plan so that you're not feeling that low energy or negative energy for the rest of the day. My plan is usually to go and grab a coffee. So I'll find a Starbucks, get a Frappuccino, and that way, even if I have a bad round, I have something positive to look forward to afterwards. Tip 5, change your perception of the day. For most people, competitions are inherently stressful. Now, if you're one of those people, then don't view the competition as a competition. View it as a networking event where you have all of these cubers, many of whom you know, many of whom you can get to know, who are gathered for the competition, but instead of, your goal for the day being focused on beating all of these people, view it as getting to know all these people and learning from them. Everybody kind of has a different perspective of the cube and has different strengths and weaknesses. So instead of focusing solely on your results for the day, make your goal to be to meet, 5 new people or to learn 5 new algorithms. Come up with something related to the social aspect of the day rather than focusing solely on how well you do. Those are all the tips I've got today. Try them out. Let me know how it goes. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. You can go and grab coffee with a friend, or maybe you can, okay, what other example?